evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Today we are going to be going over the Lunalight deck profile. This is actually a fan favorite, and that's why I decided to go over it. You guys have been purchasing this deck like crazy. I don't even know why. But I thought I would give you guys my version of how I would play this deck. Now, Lunalight is a fusion-based deck, almost kind of like Fluffles. I mean, see my right here. Seriously, that's like almost kind of like Fluffles. But they have a lot of potential within the new cards that they're coming to. But until then, we're going to be having to play the post-Shining Victories version. Let's get into the deck profile. We're going to be running 3 copies of Lunalight Wolf. To be honest with you, there aren't too many great Lunalight cards. You're kind of forced to play all of them if you want to start like fusion summoning and stuff with them. Lunalight Wolf is a polymerization within the pendulum scale, and you're probably never going to tribute summon for it. So yeah, it is what it is. 3 copies of Lunalight Tiger. Lunalight Tiger is a little bit better. When it's in a pen scale, you get to special summon a Lunalight monster from your graveyard. If it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you get that search a Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand, I believe. It's not that bad, actually. 3 copies of Lunalight Blue Cat. Now this is where it becomes a little bit interesting. If it's special summoned, you get to target a Lunalight monster, it gets doubled its attack. When it's destroyed, you get to special summon a Lunalight monster from your deck. So this card's actually pretty good. It's a level 4 Beast Warrior Dark, so it has a lot of potential within this deck. These are actually the best Lunalight cards. Lunalight Light Rabbit is basically a Fire or Cold Soldier Wolf Park. When it's normal summon, you get to special summon a Lunalight monster from your graveyard to your side of the field. I think that's really about it. I don't use any other effect of it if it does have another one. Lunalight Black Sheep is the second best Lunalight. You can discard it from your hands to the graveyard to add polymerization. If it's used for fusion material, you get to select 1 Lunalight monster from your graveyard and add it to your hand. So this card is actually really awesome. That's it for the Lunalights. Lunalight Purple Butterfly. Card's not that great, but we kind of don't have a choice. You can discard it, target a Lunalight monster you control against 1,000 attack. It does have a Lunalight monster in its name, so I guess that's what it's good for. And then you can banish it in your graveyard to special summon a Lunalight monster from your hand. Combos really, really well with the Lunalight Blue Cat. So, I mean, that's not like terrible, but it's not like the best card. You know, if it was 4, it'd probably be a lot better. That's it for Lunalights. We run 2 copies of Brotherhood of Firefist Bear. More often than not, the Lunalight monsters make a lot of room. They get rid of the opponent's monsters pretty easily, so then you just hit in with that 1600 attack Bear, and you know, you do that damage. Or you can actually use Bear for its other effect, a pinch to fire formation that you don't need to destroy a monster on your opponent's side of the field. And then 3 copies of Maxis, because I like seeing my cards as fast as possible, and Maxi is almost a deterrent, especially if you're going second for opponents to start special summoning a lot of monsters. If they do, you're going to draw a lot of cards. That's it for monsters. For spells, we go with 3 copies of Fire Formation Tenki. Basically, add a Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand. I mean, you're probably rarely going to search Bear unless Bear actually gets there for you. 3 copies of Polymerization. As you guys notice, I didn't need King of the Swamp because I have one inside of Lunalight Black Sheep, or is that what it's called? Yeah, Lunalight Black Sheep, actually. So, Polymerization is basically the basic means of fusion summoning for this deck. 3 copies of Fusion Tag. Now, the reason why we run Fusion Tag, because if we were to only run Polymerization and nothing else, we'd be just going into Cat Dancer, and that's not, you know, the best card in the deck. Fusion Tag allows us to take it a step further and go into a Lunalight monster that we choose by selecting a monster and turning it into a Lunalight. Even your Firefist Bear, so it's not that bad. 3 copies of Fusion Recovery. I think that this is what makes the deck tick. Literally, this is what makes the deck tick. You get to add a Polymerization and the other fusion material. If you combine it with Black Sheep, you basically get the fusion summon with the same cards twice. So Fusion Recovery is an awesome card in here. 2 copies of Allure Darkness. I mean, I like getting into the cards as fast as possible. Don't you? I mean, it is what it is. 1 copy of Fire Formation Tensu. The second normal summon is nice. The Bear summon is nice. It's a good card. Pitchable, you know, all that other stuff. Beast Warriors. Raigeki, awesome. Instant Fusion, awesome. And then Refusion, which allows me to special summon any of my Lunalight monsters that I use for fusion material back to my side of the field. So, it's awesome. I also use it to abuse Norden, because, you know, that's a thing. That's it for monsters. Now we can go on to the extra deck. For the extra deck, I run 3 Lunalight Cat Dancer because, I mean, why not? It's the best fusion monster because it's the easiest to get into with the Lunalights. 2 copies of Leo Dancer. This one, it's pretty good. It's actually not that bad. More often than not, you're going to use it to target with Fusion Tag to go into Lunalight Panther Dancer. But actually, there's sometimes when you go into Cat Dancer and you need to get the effect of Leo Dancer to your side of the field. And then, obviously, this is the best card in the deck. If you can first turn this, you probably have a pretty good chance of putting up a fight against the meta decks. I'm not going to say winning because I mean, let's be honest, this isn't the best deck of all time, but it does have a lot of great things, and if you summon Lunalight Panther Dancer, you have a really good chance of winning. One copy of Elder Entity Norden, because we run Instant Fusion and I like making rank 4 plays. And then for the Exceeds, Diamond Dire Wolf, card's awesome, especially since you can tend to summon any of your, Lunalight monsters, and Diamond Dire Wolf, your Lunalight monster, because that's a thing. One copy of Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller is Abyss Dweller. Castell. Utopia for the Utopia Lightning. Consequently, Utopia gets over Vanity's or Majesty's Fiend. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King. Negates effects and it searches as a fire formation. That was too good to pass up. And then Phantom Knight's Breaksword, because we play quite a few 3s. We also play quite a few 2s, but, I didn't want to run Herald or Calvary, Breaksword is Breaksword. That's pretty much it for the deck. I guess now I can show you the combo tutorial. Alright guys, the first combo requires quite a few cards, but since you can search and draw a lot, I mean, it shouldn't be terribly impossible to gain the effect. You're going to need Lunalight Black Sheep, Lunalight White Rabbit, and we're going to add Fusion Tag because we loves ourselves. And then because we love ourselves even more, we're going to add Fusion Recovery. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to activate the effect of Black Sheep to send it to our graveyard. That's going to grab Polymerization into our hand. I'm going to place this right here. With that, we're going to normal summon the White Rabbit. White Rabbit's effect is going to special summon the Black Sheep. Now, we can do a couple of great things, but I'm just going to go ahead and go straight into the Polymerization. That's going to go ahead and be able to bring us Lunalight Cat Dancer to our side of the field, and then we're going to go ahead and activate Black Sheep, which is going to add the White Rabbit back into our hand. Next, we'll go into that Fusion Recovery to add both of these cards into our hand, so that's even more awesome. As you guys can see, I can activate the Polymerization again to go ahead and special summon another Lunalight Cat Dancer. So now we have 2 copies of Lunalight Cat Dancer. But here's where it gets a lot more interesting with that Fusion Tag in hand that you guys obviously saw that I haven't used. We're going to go back a couple of steps. So basically, we're going to go back to this is in hand, this is in hand, and that is summoned. So now we're going to activate the effects of Fusion Tag. Fusion Tag is going to reveal Lunalight Leo Dancer from our extra deck, and then now Lunalight White Rabbit becomes Lunalight Leo Dancer. We're going to Polymerization right into our Black Panther. Where's our Black Panther guy? Here he is. And then we're going to activate the effects of Black Sheep to add White Rabbit. Now we're going to use the effects of Fusion Recovery to add the other 2. And then we're going to Polymerization again to summon Lunalight Cat Dancer. Now Black Sheep effect activates to get you White Rabbit, so for your next turn you can have another play to go into. Isn't that just so awesome for this deck? I think I have one more combo to show you. Alright, so the next combo involves an already fusion summoned Panther Dancer. We're going to make him lit, alright? So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and place our pin scales and pendulum summon the Blue Cat. Blue Cat's going to give Panther Dancer an 1,000 or an additional, or it's going to double his attack. I mean, that enough should be enough for game. But we're going to add a couple of more cards into this equation, all right? I'm going to go ahead and add Black Sheep, Polymerization. Sure, we'll put White Rabbit in Graveyard. Or we're just going to go Black Sheep. We're going to just say Black Sheep because that's even better. All right, we're going to activate the effect of Black Sheep, send it to the graveyard to grab the Polymerization. Then we're going to activate the effect of Lunalight Tiger. Tiger's going to special summon the Black Sheep to our side of the field. From there, we're going to go ahead and activate the effects of Polymerization, bring out a Lunalight Cat Dancer, and we can activate the effect of Black Sheep to add Blue Cat to our hand, as long as we have another target in graveyard, because now we're going to activate the effect of Lunalight Wolf, banish these 2 cards, and special summon another Cat Dancer. Why is this deck so good at fusion summoning? Because it's really, really good at fusion summoning. Well, thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. I hope you enjoyed the combo tutorial for the Lunalights. Just to let you guys know, if you guys want the best protection for your cards when it comes to binders and deck boxes, Ultimate Guard is the way to go. Thank you guys so much again. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.